Ask people, so say I'm a doctor. I become a doctor, and I'm in the hood. Most doctors are gonna leave the hood. They're gonna go to in our area. They're gonna move out to Orland or some shit like that. They're gonna go out far, right? And then the hood stay fucked up. So this whole little mentality of staying in the neighborhood and building up the neighborhood, putting your office there instead of putting it somewhere else, is how the neighborhood's supposed to be. So he was really doing that thing where like you put your shit there.
I think y'all missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't help the hood. I'm not saying don't buy that and open up that strip mall. I'm not saying don't come there and be in your store. You know what I'm saying? And don't change the moves you're making, but you gotta move different. You know what I'm saying? You can't just pop up no more. You can't just hold the block down. You can't just sit. You can't just sit out here and chop it up again. And again, I don't know if we know the full story, but apparently him and dude got into it because he thought dude was a snitch or something like that. Like, nigga, you the money. You not supposed to be the one approaching him on that shit.
Right.
You got motherfuckers that's supposed to get that nigga out of here. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like you the money. Like we got like the cats that's with you gotta understand that. Like we not homeboys. We gotta protect you. We can't be turned looking at you. We gotta turn and look at the world to protect. We gotta have our back to you to protect you. And I feel like people don't. And I don't think people understand. Like just like if you when y'all used to, I mean, because again, like if you got money, you a threat. I mean, you got money, you in danger. It's just that simple. If you a D-boy that's getting it, you in danger.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Nipsey proved that shit right now. It's proven. You can't do it. Because if anybody was to, if we take everything that you get from social media and what we know of Nipsey, yeah, he was somebody that shouldn't have happened to.
But then didn't happen. Look, then Gucci didn't shot somebody. Soulja Boy shot somebody. What's the name? Was that little Boosie got killed in New Orleans?
Soulja Boy shot me.
Don't tell me
a bunch got killed.
Right.
But you know, so I mean, the thing is, it's like
not Boosie.
But I mean, again, like we just being in the hood, like you gotta know, like it's different, man. Like real talk is like I understand these your niggas, and I understand you putting money in their pocket, but like you gotta watch them moves around them because shit's different, man.
I understand you gotta move different, but I mean,
again, I'm not saying don't go back.
He felt like he didn't have to. Or he didn't want to be that person. That's just like when y'all talk about Cardi B. She's her. She don't feel like she has to change because of what she is today.
But
and
you can
I don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
You can be you somewhere else though, man. I mean, again, like, because just watching that video, ain't no way no cat's supposed to get that close to you.
Absolutely not. I think the whole point of him, what that man was able to come back.
Even if you didn't have money. The fact that, like, once you got into it with Cuz, like, bro, you supposed to have your, you know what I'm saying, you supposed to have the headlights on. You look, I mean.
But would you have a thought that it would have went that far where a nigga would have came back to do some dumb shit?
Whatever,
like
I mean, we already know that Nipsey's liable to slap somebody.
Yeah. I mean,
we don't know what he really did to do.
I was going to bring that up because, and like, to me, it's like, that's kind of more what I'm talking about, is that you out here slapping, you know, it's just.
No, reading the little article that I read about the dude, he wanted to be put on, and Nipsey had this thing where he had to know you before he put you on. So if you were a snitch, if you were a woman beater, if you were this, if you were that, then he wasn't gonna mess with you. So I guess he did his research on dude and found out that he was a snitch, that he was known for snitching. So he told him basically he wasn't gonna fuck with him because he a snitch.
Yeah, but I'm sure he didn't say it like that. I'm sure
I mean, he probably didn't
say it like that.
No, he probably didn't say it like that, but you know, that was supposed to be the gist of what happened to where dude came back and felt like
if you're a low life type of nigga and you ain't really got nothing going on and you that close to somebody putting you right into the mix in your mind and then that person tell you to fuck off, that can hurt you fucking. Especially if you ain't got no mind, that could take a street nigga who already been killing and shooting and shit.
Like, fuck it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't fucking with me. Fuck
I ain't
this
gonna be
nigga.
shit. I'm not gonna be the nigga that killed Nipsey.
But
like, real talk, that's the thing. Like,
he ain't even just the nigga that killed Nipsey, because at the end of the day, although he in jail now, he ain't gonna make it in jail.
He got a name now. He a legend though.
He a legend.
No, dude might have it bad. They might get him.
He gonna die in jail. He ain't die out here.
He just got out of jail. How's it? Like the nigga, he was gonna be back in jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the trajectory is like changed.
I don't know how true it is. They said like 3 of his family members already got killed.
Yeah.
So I don't.
They done went shooting the girl who was the getaway driver. They done went shooting at her people.
I mean, I just don't think the trajectory of dude's life is gonna change much.
I think
if he ain't shooting Nipsey, he'd have been shooting somebody else a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, is like, you can't be around people to where that's a viable option when you are who you
That's
are.
one thing I got from this shit too. It made me, so when I'm sitting there like, when he did, it's like, damn, you start thinking about, first I went to the whole thing about, damn, dude was special as fuck. And I knew it because I listened to him, I fucked with him, but I didn't realize how special the nigga was until he died, like, damn. But then after that, I started thinking about the fact that, he died playing both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
Like, being, I'm gonna hold on to my street ties, and I'm gonna be this inspirational other type
how is
person.
that
He was
both sides of the
nominated, he was
fence?
nominated for a Grammy, nigga.
How is that playing both sides of the fence?
You
Why is that just not being
can't
you?
do both.
How you Grammy nominated?
Why you just can't be who
And
you
why
are?
fuck with me? Because sometimes I do that shit. Well, like on my lower level, like I'm dealing with certain elements of people, but then I live a whole, like I'm being both. I'm dressed one way in the daytime, then I'm dressed a different way at night, and I'm with different people. I'm with you motherfuckers.
How's that?
Nah, but no, but you know what I'm saying. I'll be with street dudes.
This
It's like
has been
going.
a UP.
He never get it right.
Never get it right. let me hold that down. I got it.
But got a whole fucking jingle. Nigga, you can't get it.
Exactly. We've been doing this for weeks now, months.
Ain't my job.
I'm gonna tell you, but you know,
No, I felt like, you know, I felt that part of it. Like, damn, okay. Sometimes I'm with like street element people who go in and out of jail. People, I be with niggas who killers. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like I be with them, and
But why is that not just being you?
that is being me, and he was probably being him. But if you, like Jake's saying, like you get to a certain point in life, and now all of a sudden them people looking at you like food. And I always kind of had this thing in my mind about like, if you around people who ain't shit, and they ain't doing shit with their lives, at some point they don't. You watch them do it to other people. At some point they ain't got no choice. The older they get, they can't do it to other people as much.
yeah.
At some point they gonna do it to you.
I mean,
And they gonna try. They gonna do the same thing you've been watching them do to other people. They gonna have to do it to you because they got nobody else to do it to.
the thing with Grammy people is like, I always feel like Grammy people kind of got a huge circle of friends. Like, say it's 10 people, they fuck with one real heavy, and then number one get into it, they start hanging with two, and they keep going all the way around the circle. And by the time they get fucked over number 10, they go fuck with number one again, and it's been a while. So like, all right, nigga, come on, we fuck around again. And it's just like if they just go round and around, just fucking motherfuckers over, and that's just their whole life. And it's, with me, it's like I'm not gonna insert myself in that circle.
Yeah, so that's kind of what, at the end of the day, no matter what the story is, I can take from that like, damn, okay, you gotta stay out the way. You can't be in the way. You can't even be around certain elements because it can take you down. It will take you down.
That's
You know what I'm
sad.
saying? Like it's supposed to take you down.
Though. It's
That's
all this shit.
sad.
All this shit is terrible, man.
That's sad that you can't continue to be you and do what you want to do and live how you want to live because of other motherfuckers.
But that's
And then
but
my
that's
thing
everywhere.
is,
That's
he
everywhere.
He didn't necessarily leave nobody. That's my thing. He left no one. He
Right.
was still trying to help everybody in the hood.
But you
So
can't
I don't
help
understand. You can't help everybody.
And what you gotta understand is like people feel like you owe because you got. People always want to count your money, and you can help 99 people. You can help 99 people, and number 100 gonna be mad that you ain't help them because they can't see past their struggle. They say you got, and they say they don't. And if you don't show them love, if you don't do something for them, then they hate you for it. It's just that simple.
Yeah, so that's what I took from it. Like, you know what? I gotta back up off. Not to say I made no decision about no one particular person, but just in my mind,
In
like,
general, yeah.
you gotta you can't play both sides of the fence because when you look at that, what's sad about it? There's a lot of things sad about it. Then you start thinking about, okay, you got children. You ain't even living for yourself no more. You living for your children, and now you gone because of some nigga you called a
But
snitch.
do you think he thought that would ever be the case?
And that's the thing. Like, but
That's why he always stayed where he stayed.
But when you where he
thought that
at,
would be
like
the
you
case.
can't play checkers no more, man. You gotta play 3D chess. You can't even play chess. You gotta play 3D chess, bro.
Probably got to focus on playing chess with the world. Not probably got.
He thought like I'm gonna come home and I could just cut that shit off and just chill. Like this is where I could be me. Kind of like you were saying, I could be me. I could turn off that bullshit. I don't have to wear them suits and I don't have to be that motherfucker in the videos.
Yeah.
I could be whatever is government. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're right. If you do tell a nigga some shit like that, I ain't watched the video yet because I don't watch niggas peeing on kids. But you gotta throw some shit in sometimes.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He, from what I hear, he's standing there and You just said whatever you said to dude. When dude come back, it's go time, nigga. Yeah. What you chilling for?
And my thing is not even that, but it's
because
like
that's not something he probably even thought.
Niggas that gonna kill me in my hood?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's. I think.
Shit, I would. If a motherfucker, we arguing.
This your shopping center, motherfucker. I'm the king. I'm the man. I'm the king. I'm motherfucker gonna touch me. I got my niggas with me. And again, cause my thing is like the niggas that's with you, they broke the fuck out. They didn't bust back. Them motherfuckers got little.
That's probably what they know too. Ain't like Nipsey can really just have guns on deck.
Why not?
Standing there.
He
the
said,
guys could have.
Yeah,
they all
fellas. Okay, you take the case.
They all street niggas.
Y'all take the case from me. I got you. That's the whole point.
He can't have that. He can't. I know a little bit too much about Nipsey.
They
done got raided millions of times. He lost that damn spot before. I had to get it back.
Hire a security guard.
He probably too real for that.
Yeah, and that's the problem. And that's what I'm saying. It's like you gotta move different, man. And the thing is, like,
because it shouldn't have been just anybody being.
Should nobody be able to run up? It should have been on. It should have been some in the Scarface with 50 motherfuckers running in your crib to really get you if they gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have been one motherfucker you just had beef with. Nigga ain't changed his shirt or none of this shit.
And that nigga walked around.
Walked dead up on you. I mean,
he fell. He shot him.
He
was came back.
He was close as we were right now.
He came back twice.
That's how close he was.
In the head.
That's how close he was, bro.
Yeah. He shot him. He ran. He came back. Shot him again. Left. Came back. Kicked him and came through and ran off.
In all my years of niggatry, I've never heard of a nigga kicking a nigga.
Yeah.
I never heard.
Kicked him.